You have to, because sometimes it's not. It's either you bear with it and you never them again, or if you like the girl, actually, be polite. There's a way to do it. You can't be like,
no, that's a lie. You can. There was one time.
If you never want to them again, or never want to see them again, it's a little different.
Or you can build a stronger bond. There was one time, it was years ago, bro. I think it was 20.
They respect it though.
Yeah, it was 2020. I think we were getting the last sniffle of coke. It was the night before fucking Thanksgiving, dog. And I was cuddling with this girl, and we were watching a movie, and then I remember she wanted to cuddle up. She knew what she was doing. when they put the butt on.
Oh
your dick.
yeah, when they rub.
Yeah,
when they rub.
And I literally was like, "Yo, not to be rude, move your head. I love this movie. It was Pan's Labyrinth. It's a great movie. It's a great movie, dog."
And sometimes they want it more when you do that, because they're not. Women are not used to men rejecting.
Exactly.
So when you finally do it, they're like, "Okay, well, that's ballsy." Some people are begging to fuck me, and I'm here, and you're not paying me no mind.
Exactly, and so
I'm not a virgin, bitch.
we doing our thing, and you know how you do the poke, sniff, sniff.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, it's poke, sniff, sniff time, and I went ba, and it's kind of like sticking your fingers in a thing of ice. Yeah. And you're like, okay. So
I never heard that compared to ice.
I pulled it out, dog, and it.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta go, and then we'll have
I pulled it out,
start.
and it looked like I had a glow around me, and I went like this, and I kind of did.
So she was wet.
No, but I went like that, and I swear to God, I looked her in the soul, and I was like, ceviche, and
I was my God.
I'm not kidding, dog. Imagine imagine getting dog. Imagine changing all the. Imagine changing all the tires on your car.
Oh my
God! You drop $1,000. You get out the fucking dealership and they're all flat. That's how soft I got. I was like, I can't do anything, bro.
She didn't try to give you head or something.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I was like, I'm done. I'm done, bro.
He turned around and faced the wall.
If you see hair in your food, are you still gonna eat it?
That's true.
Yeah, no.
I would.
No, that's where you don't draw the line.
I'm so done right now, dog. All this bullshit, bro.
I should have brought a bottle. I didn't know you guys drank. I could have brought something.
A bottle?
Did you want a drink?
No, I don't mind. Yeah, we could drink after or whatever. But I'm saying, now that I know you guys drink, I'll bring a bottle.
Bro, Nick looks at me and Nick's like,
now you guys got to do my pod now.
Hell yeah. What's it called?
These are the aesthetics.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you the aesthetic?
Well, good. You know what it is? I've said that. I used to say that word a lot, and it's like I think there's a way things should be.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Even if for example, you say I walked in here and I think everything is placed a certain way. It gives it a look, a
feel.
a
feng shui.
Yeah. So it's I'm very big on aesthetics, on the layout, on how things are put together.
That's a nice word. My ex used to say that word a lot. In the beginning of our relationship. Yeah. She's like, good aesthetics. And I'd be like, I like that word. And then she'd say, kawaii.
Wait, what?
Kawaii. You know that art style? Kawaii?
Okay. I've seen that.
That little, cute Japanese, art style.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was on that shit forever, dog, since middle school.
Yeah. I find beauty in chaos too a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So it's cause I'm if I lived here and I had a piece of paper that I knew I needed, I would know exactly where it's at, even if everything is laying the way it's laying. My dad is the same way.
No, I feel
my
like
dad used to collect books, and it's he would need a piece of paper, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah, go get that out of this, and it should be there." And I'm like,
stick shelf, and you're
page
like,
53.
Yeah, how you know that, bro?
Yeah.
There was one a girl in my room, and she was we were friends, and she was a little no, we're just friends, dog. I swear. And she was a little more she was nerdy, but not cute.
Those be the ones.
Not seeing cute emo bitch nerdy. She was I have my PhD. I have student loans and that, she had a very straight path in her life, and she went and and I've been to her house a couple times, and I was like, okay, and it looked very, very fucking Bed Bath and Beyond, it wasn't IKEA, it was Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah,
because IKEA, you buy a bed for straight up cash, you get 2 hand jobs with that bed when they deliver it. IKEA's amazing, dog. But this fucking she came in my room and she was just in awe, and she was like, oh, I've never seen a room with this much art or stuff on the wall and shit like that. And it's so weird because I grew up and my grandparents' spot in New York, I used to call it the fucking dungeon, because you would go in and you would there would be a thing right here, a piece of wood right there And like you'd have to like go in the kitchen, and they had fucking Santa's foot coming from the roof and shit. And like there was always everything.
It gives it character.
Yeah, so I'm like, for people not to like grow up like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's like you don't know what horchata is, bro. You don't know what flan is. Like what the fuck?
Well, those are fantastic.
I think also like there's different. The reason why there's different things that could start a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody walks in here, they could be like, "Oh, okay, this is a dope piece of art. Who made it? Why'd you put it right here? Do you like hip hop? Like for example, I could, what's your favorite song?" So I think when you have these things, it just makes it fun. It gives your place character, and it gives it.
And it's kind of like you want to talk about it, like
because you collect it for a reason. Like,
exactly. Yeah. No, actually, the Biggie painting that he's looking at, my friend, like she tried to make Biggie smalls, but she made him too skinny.
Yeah, that's true. So the face is giving
like
young
Biggie with the chiseled jaw.
Yeah. That's Smalley
like
Smalls, bro.
Conway the Machine or something.
But his lips look nice.
He looks like he just got punched in the face.
Oh hell yeah, and he's mad about it. He looks like an 11-year-old kid that's allowed to vote.
Yeah, and the crown is kind of like, I don't want to wear this shit. Like,
yeah, his crown looks like his mom made him put it on for his birthday picture.
The crown is a burden.
I was gonna say school pictures without your favorite shit on. Like it's like, I like it.
Damn, you got some DSLs in that picture though. Yo, I have a for real question. So we were supposed to have these two people come on yesterday, and they didn't. And like we never make questions. We always kind of like bullshit it. Yeah. So we'll either do daily events and shit like that. I don't know what you got.
I love that.
Yeah, what do you talk about on your shit?
It's more lifestyle. It's reactionary. So it's like whatever's going, what's going on in the week, pop culture.
Yeah, kind of like what's viral and shit like that.
Yeah, and we talk about it, and we also talk about our daily lives, like what went down at our job, what's going on with our family.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing is we try to find humor in the bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's like we're two young guys sitting around talking. So it's like this is how my life is.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the shit we talk about is mostly like opinions and feelings.
Yeah.
It's not fact based because it's like you could tune in 1 week and I'm very stern with my stance, and then 2 weeks later when I get more information, I might backtrack.
Yeah.
I might just say, all right, fuck it. I still feel the same way.
Exactly.
So
I feel like it's easier to do that when it's like with younger people. It's harder for me to do it because Nick, like the person that I co-hosted, was like 1,006 years old. It's like.
They say I'm an old soul too, so don't feel bad.
Yeah, you're an old soul. Nick's an old person.
I can't help it. All right, like my brain just works like that. It's like an encyclopedia for random shit.
Nick's literally like his sense of humor is like cargo shorts. Like,
come on!
Gross. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't even want to. I don't want to make eye contact. I just want to close my eyes when I speak to him.
This is taking a terrible.
So
turn.
does it make everything serious or
what? We had someone on like a couple like times ago, like maybe 2 or 3 times ago, and he's really cool. He's like into the fucking like internet shit and stuff. I'm sorry, I just put so much cocoa butter on me.
You're glowing, bro.
Yeah,
like
so like he was like he's trying to hit like Nick with like certain things and everything, and I literally watched Nick, and it looked like a human trying to drive a stick shift car for the first time. He just kept stalling, bro, and he was shaking and he didn't know what to do.
Who was this?
Right. What?
Who was this?
Hey, yo, Dylan, shout out to you.
What was wrong with that?
It was like it looked like a student
confused.
talking to his teacher.
Oh, okay.
Like a substitute teacher.
So he was like...
Sometimes I can't help it if I just bring like 80-year-old energy sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I just can't help it. Sometimes I'm just like my brain is just working on that setting.
It's balanced though. I mean, because you a certain way. But you're more like me because my co-host, he's more mellow.
Yeah.
I'm like the firecracker.
Yeah.
So I
want
feel
to
like...
stab his leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, no. But we were supposed to have these 2 girls, bro. And I'm not going to lie. I kind of lied to make them like come because I was like, yo, your friend said she'd be about it if you were about it. And I told her friend, I was like, yo, your friend said she'd be about it if you were about it. And they're like, I'm about it, she's about it. And they're like, I'm about it, she's about it. So I like sent...
Usually how that goes.
Exactly. So I was like, yo, see, she's about it. Like, what the fuck? So I tried so hard to make it work because it would have been a dope one. But I had one question because we normally don't write questions. I was like, why can girls take hot ass showers? Like soul, like skin burning showers, dog. Like why?
I think women just want to feel like a rotisserie chicken sometimes.
That's all. Like it scares me, dog.
You know what it is. Realistically, they're stronger than us, even on an I'm losing my fucking word.
Animatronic.
Yes. So whatever. But I feel like down to their DNA.
What? Is that not
You've never used a word that large in your life. How did you pull that out of
Was
your
it the
ass?
right word?
Possibly.
Anatomy, but in their anatomy.
Yeah, because we got that vibe, dog.
You
We
was
share
close,
frequencies right now.
No,
You
no,
over here
no.
sharing AARP cards with an old ass bitch. Fuck you, Nick.
Fucking camera's leaning. You can keep going. Stop.
All right, so I feel like down to their anatomy, women they can tolerate more pain because they could give birth and shit. And I think it's just like to them it's soothing, and it's like, all right, cool. I just never say nothing about it because it's like, yo, if y'all could go through periods, like y'all got that.
Yeah, you do that.
If you like it, I love it. As long as you come out that shower clean.
Yeah.
I don't care what temperature.
Have you ever taken a shower with someone that just puts it on fucking like
I
fire?
can't do that. Nah, I'm not. Doing that.
Yeah, me either, dog.
I'm gonna let you rock. And
Yeah.
then I'll come back in.
And I like
warm
cold
up.
showers, dog. Like cold showers feel
I like
nice.
it in the middle.
In the middle, yeah, but like in the middle, but more toward like if it's here and this is fucking death, I like it more like here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm the same.
A little
way.
cold.
Or if they're like, yo, come on, join me.
I've done that, but sometimes like
Do you
my
use them
skin-
as like a heat shield just in
Yeah,
case?
of course.
Exactly. You go like this and you're like, and then like the little fucking like bristles that like hit you like slowly take out like parts of your skin.
And you know what? It feels good showering with some women, but some of it sometimes it's an awkward moment.
Yeah.
You
It
just
was
stare.
one time. So I used to have this painting show, and it was like. It was fun. It was because I don't really drink, dog. I drink once a year on Cinco de Mayo, and that's
Really?
it. I don't even think I'm gonna do it anymore.
So-
but
Okay.
I had this painting show, and it was like I was the host, and then there was a guy, and he would paint, and then they would like take shots, and they would like paint against each other, and they'd get more drunk and like paint, and then like we'd vote on who won. So this girl came over with a fucking mission, and I don't drink. She knew that. She got me so fucking drunk, and I kind of like I stared at her soul, and I was like, I'm fucked up right now. She's like, let's take a shower, but like I time leaked. So I don't remember like getting in the shower or
So
anything.
she planned this.
It felt planned.
Yeah,
I ain't saying she planned it, but it felt planned.
I think you should contact the authorities, man.
That's what I'm saying. So all I remember.
I think you got taken advantage of.
Yeah, but we showered together, and it was alright. She just put it on like burning death, and I didn't give her a towel. I was like, if
So
it's
you guys just shower together,
Yeah.
first time meeting each other, nothing.
no, I
came out
knew of her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is cool. We
All
said
right.
hi and bye.
So that's all. You guys just shower together and what
Yeah.
about your day?
That's it.
Oh, yeah, who the fuck?
I know, dog. As I was telling the story, I was like, there's details that I can't put in.
No,
there.
I get it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think everybody is mature here enough to figure out the rest of this story.
Yeah, she had a dick.
Oh! I mean, hey, that's
Wild.
That's wild. It's not far-fetched nowadays, though. It's not. It's not.
Was that the same night as like the?
No, that happened like later. That happened when I got the new job. This happened like before.
Okay.
No, it was with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, if everyone's mature enough to know how the story would have ended. Yeah. Yeah.
This
Just a normal life.
Listen, this guy lives the most interesting
No.
life. You
I'm
live
still
like a rock
mad.
star.
I don't want to, bro, and I'm still mad. Like, what happened? Like, I didn't do anything, bro. I'm so fucking pissed, dog.
But you live like a rock star. I think
No,
that's
I
the
don't.
energy. You know what it is? I like, because sometimes I do what you do,
Huh?
and it works for me. But I have
What?
to
You want
be
people
like-
to fuck off?
No. What I do is I create, because I'm big on, with women, it's like my philosophy is change her mood, not her mind.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what you do with people around you, which is a compliment, by the way.
Yeah.
I think what you mastered is you create an environment where nobody has to give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like anything that happens here can fly here. It's a judgment-free zone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when women get comfortable in a space like this, they go fucking wild.
Except the one girl. The one fucking girl,
I mean,
bro.
some people are control freaks. They want
No, not even like it. Just. And then when I was trying to plan that shit, I was like, "Yo, I'll give you like a thing of socks." You know what I'm saying? Like to her friend, I was like, "I'll give you a thing of socks, bro, if you come on, like for the off the shits." And she was like, "Yeah, but if she asked for the whole, corporation, you'd give it to her." I was like, "That's not true," and I was like, "It's a fucking joke." I'm gonna be alone right now, dog. That's it. Like not like alone with you guys, but I'm saying like fucking like alone, just working on myself, working on my shit, and kind of like.
That's what women say. We don't say that. We don't.
That's
ever,
how I feel.
That's not our decision.
Yeah, it is. You can make your
Yeah.
decision.
You could try.
But what if she turned around right now and said, "You know what? I'm ready to chill."
Yeah.
That girl?
You wouldn't want to be alone anymore.
No, I would fucking tell you. I'd be like, I'm ready for you to stop fucking lying. She already hit me with that before, and I was like, I'm done.
But see, as soon as you open up, I feel like when you don't want to be involved with anything, you don't even answer the texts and the calls. Because as soon as you entertain it, you give it room to actually come into fruition.
No, because you don't. I don't know.
Unless you have emotional intelligence.
Yeah, there's like certain things like you don't want to be rude with. Like there's certain things like I had to cut off. Like I don't know why, dog. There was a fucking like. You might. I'm not saying cut this part out, but I'm saying you might have to because I didn't do anything at all. At all, that is gross. I think people who fuck 18-year-olds is fucking disgusting. Like people that little like plot. I'm old. And then
okay.
And then but there was a fucking month, dog, that there was just like 16-year-olds just like kept coming up to me, and I'm like, get away, get away, get away. Like what the fuck? Like just get the fuck away from me.
And they look completely different now than they used to too. So if you're not mature and very like you have an eye for that shit, you could get tricked.
Yeah.
Yeah, high schools don't even look like we used to.
No.
Yeah.
Dylan's got the curse of
but
looking
honestly,
way younger.
I'll just say.
I said you look way younger than your age.
Yeah, facts. But I will say though,
I don't even know how old I am.
You definitely not 30. Oh, good for you. You look great. But honestly, I'm 26. I'm not dating nobody under 22.
My thing, if you ain't 23, I ain't fucking.
I was gonna say 23. Yeah, at least that, because it's like. I want you to have some type of sense of responsibility.
Yeah.
I want
you to know pain.
I want to fuck women that got something to lose at my age.
Yeah, I want to fuck a bitch that like maybe had a miscarriage.
Yeah. That should be normal at that point. The way how fast the world is today. That's not far fetched.
Exactly.
That's not far fetched.
Like she already had a major surgery in her life.
Yeah.
Maybe
or
broke
went
a
through
bone.
something traumatic.
Yeah.
It's like
Dylan's looking for at least one trauma scar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Had a boyfriend she had to block.
Yeah,
but like,
you know what?
Bad.
People trauma bond.
Yeah.
I used to be that guy.
The trauma bond?
I'll sit with a bitch and we'll just chop it up.
Yeah.
And it's like we'll get emotional, we'll get closer, and we'll do what we do.
Yeah.
But I don't do it no more because I feel like I'm an empath. So it's like...
Yeah, and then you pick up on that energy.
You pick up on that energy. Now, every time I see you, I feel down. It's like...
Yeah.
Because there was a period in my life where it was like... I kept meeting, I feel like, the same people in different bodies. Mm-hmm. Where it was like... Okay, cool. Life cannot be all bad all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, you can have a bad day, a bad time. You might be broke for a while, but I'm like, you have a bad... Like, sometimes, like, you meet women, it's like, your life is bad every day?
Every day.
Like, you didn't have your... Like, you're not on your period. Your cat didn't die. You just mad for what?
But I feel like it's like everything with everyone. You get what I'm saying? If you fucking dog, if you go to eat McDonald's every fucking day, and then you talk to the people, they're only gonna know like the people that are there. They're only gonna know what fucking McDonald's tastes like. Yeah. You have to go to your abroad. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking go to like, if you're normally going like to Walmart, or let's just say you go to fucking what's it called, Rooms to Go, and you're like, this is it, and then you go to IKEA. And you're like, 3 floors, fucking experience. Lunch, like shit like that. Yeah, exactly. It's new. People are going to like, look at that. And that's just something that you have to go through because, yeah, you meet the same people in different souls and everything. But maybe that's just you being on like a path like already. Like, you're not doing anything different in your life.
And also, like, I feel like I'm very aware of who I am. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm also like I'm a chameleon. Like I could put up with you, put up with her. Like I know what I want out of that situation when I'm walking into it. Like if we just gonna fuck, I already know that.
Yeah.
So if I allow myself to catch feelings and it becomes something else, I'm making myself susceptible to the bullshit that you come with.
Yeah.
But soon as after the first few link ups, I kind of know the type of person you are. If I play stupid, that's on me. Yeah. So what it is for me at least is like, all right, this is who I am. This is what I like. If it's not that, then I should check the fuck out. Yeah. But sometimes as men, we get in all fucking cocky shit, macho shit, and you think okay, I'm him. Like I'll be able to. She gonna obey to me. Like, nah, man. Sometimes you get lost in the sauce.
No, Nick lives with post-nut clarity.
Yeah.
Nick, do you fall in love easy, Nick?
Nick's never been in love.
Wait, have you been in love?
once or twice.
Or deep like. You know, you young kids got other shit y'all say.
Deep like. That's a first.
Okay.
No, I don't fall in love easy.
Okay. But why? You don't think it's something in your past that...
He doesn't put himself in vulnerable situations.
Why not?
Do you think it's that?
Yeah.
Or maybe you jaded.
Possible.
No, listen.
Yeah, that's possible too. I probably am.
Does he know about your sexuality?
Yeah.
All right, Nick loves dick. So basically,
no, about love, but
but yesterday, honestly, so like we had a friend who wanted to cuddle with Nick, and she was a female, and
Nick is stigmatized sometimes a lot. You might be
Nick he gets drunk off dick.
I don't know.
I swear to God, I saw him sleeping the other day. He was like this, and he's like.
Okay.
You do that
Time out. This motherfucker,
Bro, I
dude.
put the cat's tail next to it just to see what he'd do. He'd grab it and the cat was like,
let me get it.
That is fucking wild. That is not true.
That's funny as fuck.
I'm stating the record. I know that's not true. Fucking Christ.
That's hilarious though. That's crazy. But I'm saying, well, so I guess with love, how do you see love? Because for a long time, the only love that I actually believed in was my mother's love, obviously because she gave birth to me, and God's love, whatever God you believe in, but I believed in God's love for me, because that's something I could connect with and feel. And my mother's, I feel like these two entities or people or things, it's hard for them to turn their back on me. It took me a while to allow another human to love me, because I just felt like to me, I feel love when you able to love me in a way I've never been loved before. Yeah. Because there's a lot of things that I could do for myself.
Exactly.
Like I could buy my favorite shoes. I could do certain things for myself that bring me like a joy. Yeah. So it's like if I add another human here, you have to serve a purpose. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people don't bring nothing to the table. So it's like we're not just gonna have sex and you're gonna fucking occupy this fucking space and not bring any value here.
Yeah. I feel like number one, love's a pretty like broad feeling, right? Like there's different kinds of love. You could love, like you said, like your parents love and this and that. Like your love in between you and your friends.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely different. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Love and then me, like if the fucking world hates me, you still got my back.
Yeah.
I love
that. Yeah. Like I feel like the love in between someone where you're like actually in love with them. Mm-hmm. I feel like, in my opinion, gauging it as something that you love them so much to where you wouldn't want to see your life without them. You know what I mean? Like it's someone that not completes you, because I feel like you should be on your own independent.
I like that.
But you should feel as if your life is just overall better with them in it. And that you'd want to do anything for them to make sure that they can prosper as well. And it's vice versa. It's mutual. Sure. To me, that's what like love is. And
I think you should teach me things about myself that I haven't met. Like I haven't realized.
I never knew I liked to finger my butthole.
Hey, listen. Speaking of fingers in the butthole, I'm not on my boss.
All I'm saying is Nick's about to drill a hole in his chair.
Here's the thing. Well, the first time, I call it getting my diapers changed. The first time a girl ate my ass, I never knew I was gonna like it, and surprisingly, it was good. I'm like, oh, this is a different sensation.
You never know what's gonna happen.
You never know what's gonna happen, because she started on my dick, and then she went lower, and then I'm like, oh, well, hello,
damn,
all right. Merry Christmas to me. Oh
is that a massage gun in your mouth?
Nah, but you know what? But even to this, but I feel like it's smaller things too, because I study the people I'm with or I'm around. So it's like if I come here and it's like, let's say I come here every day, and your fucking hand wash is low. Next time I'm at fucking Walmart, Target, or whatever, I'll just pick it up because I noticed something that was missing. And I want to replenish it.
Exactly. And you do that. I was talking to my friend today. If we do something for someone and shit like that, like friendship and like love and shit, I don't want anything in return.
Nah, I don't.
You feel me? I'm not going to be like, yo, I bought you these fucking shoes. Yeah. Now you owe me something. Like, nah, dog. Like, I wouldn't want you to be any more lenient. I'm doing it because, like, out of love.
It has to be selfless.
Like, exactly. People are like, oh, but I did this for you, and so you should do this for me. That's fucking weird. I didn't think that I was fucking bonded, like, with chains from you doing something nice for me.
But now, see, there's a silver lining in that. I think that's true with materialistic things, tangible things. But like, for example, if I was there at your wedding and you're not there at mine, and you don't have a valid excuse, I could feel a type of way.
Yeah,
about
that's a little different.
That would cut a little deeper.
Like yeah, something like that's a little different. But I'm saying, like, if I'm like, fucking, bro, I have a friend and I love her. I love this woman. She's like, she's just like,
you have a
close.
lot of
she's
women
like,
friends.
no, she's like family.
I
she's
envy
like,
you.
no, she's like family. Like, she was here the other day. Like, I love this woman. Like, I would never do anything with her. Like, it's like my fucking, like, you know how you have a favorite cousin?
Yeah.
She's like my favorite cousin.
Oh, okay.
So, I know what she's good at, and like I value it. But I know if I'm fucking like just going through a day and I need advice, her speaking to a cracked pickle jar that's broken on the floor with shards of glass everywhere would be more helpful in my situation than talking to her about it. But I understand that, so I understand how our friendship is. Like, I get what I'm like.
The dynamics.
Yeah, I know where I can come with her for, and I know what I can't.
But that's valuable to know.
Yeah.
And some people too. Some people, like, especially guys, we deal with those people a lot. Like, we know who to be around based on how we're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? We don't need that much emotional support that women, as much as women do, because it's like, you have your stupid friends, just like you said. I could, okay, cool. Like, you just gonna make light of my situation or say something stupid. I'm gonna laugh, but that's what I need you for. But if I need real advice and stuff like that, I got my own people to go to. So
yeah.
I think it's good to identify who those people are early, because you could get frustrated trying to get water out of a fucking stone sometimes. Because it's like, it could be like, okay, well, they can't. I think you only have the tools in your toolbox to go through life with until you add more tools. And more tools come with more experience and more living.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people, sometimes it takes the birth of somebody to, somebody's death or something traumatic to happen for them to wake up and snap out of whatever the fuck bubble
they're doing. Yeah.
Whatever bubble they got going on. And it's like, oh, this is real. Like, this experience, this life experience is real, and I need to step my shit up.
There was a thing that said, like, if you judge a giraffe on its ability to climb a tree, you'd think it's stupid forever.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of like shit like that.
I agree.
But this shit's real, like real life and everything. You don't think we're in a simulation, dog?
Sometimes.
100%.
It depends on what's going on. Because sometimes, like... But you can't blame people that don't feel like that, because, like, you more aware, more than a lot of people. And you could tell when you being bamboozled.
Yeah.
Like, for example, whenever something major is happening, like, you'll see the focus shift in the news and they're going to talk about some bullshit. But you'll be like... But 12 kids got abducted 12 hours ago, and you guys breezed through that, and you guys are telling me about gas prices. Like, what's going on? Like, human life is at stake, and you want to focus on some other bullshit. So it's like, I think, but I also blame people. I never blame the government, because I feel like everybody has their own agenda, right? But I feel like we live in the age of information, and I think sometimes it's up to us to do the proper research and to go the extra mile to get the information that we need to protect ourselves and our families. Because again, a lot of people will tell you, hey, like, for example, a lot of people that deal with tax problems, like, there's sometimes simple ways to get out of that, or the information is on the IRS website.
Yeah.
But if you don't advertise that, I'll never fucking know. So I'm just gonna hire a lawyer, spend a shit ton of money to get some information that I could have just Googled.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think when we hear something in the news or we see it on social media, if we're super passionate or if it speaks to our souls, we need to just do our due diligence and do some research and not be swayed by other people's opinion. Because we listen to so much shit, we soak in so much information that sometimes we don't have a filter and we don't have a fucking backbone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta stand on some shit and be like, yo, this is bullshit. This does not make sense.
Yeah.
So sometimes I look, I'm like, oh, why are we talking about Trump when, Chase boat was found with fucking $30 million worth of cocaine?
Yeah.
Why? It's like, why?
Like, what the fuck? I was reading something today. Mexico sent army troops to help out during Hurricane Katrina. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, they're part of NAFTA, or not NAFTA, whatever, the Mexico-Canadian-American alliance.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I mean, like, that makes sense, you know? Like, it was only until, like, 2016 when all of a sudden you had, like, a whole faction of the country saying, we should go to war with Mexico. It's like, yo, that's our closest ally. What are you talking about?
What the fuck? Who said that?
Like, half the Republican Party.
Yo,
why?
You know what I mean?
Politics is so weird.
I mean, like, going back to what you were saying for a second, when it comes to all the information out there, there's endless amounts of information. And, like, it does kind of, like, paint parallel narratives that kind of put you in your own little bubble. You know, for instance, it's a safe bet that if you live in like Boise, Idaho, and it's like 90% red state type of like vibe, you know, not so much the voter but the vibe, and then you come out to like New York,
it
like
went down the wrong hole. Keep talking.
No, you're good. You're good. You're pretty much living in two completely different worlds. Yo,
keep going.
You breathe.
I can't. My fucking nose is broken.
Valid point.
But you're pretty much living in two different worlds because, like, the news you consume, the parallel realities you consume, like, it's done on purpose to engineer
Did you
the
say
results
Louisiana?
of that. Boise, Idaho. Like,
Dog,
it's just an example.
Do you know what Cajun people are?
No.
Wait, what?
Cajun people?
Cajun or Cajun? Wait, what? What?
Cajun people.
Cajun.
They live in
What the fuck
Louisiana, and they're basically French hillbillies.
Okay.
French hillbillies.
Yeah.
Nah.
You have to show me how.
On God, that is a thing.
I know a lot of, like, just random things, but I have never heard of that.
Cajun people are French hillbillies.
I did not know that. I learned something different.
No, for real, dog.
I believe.
Yeah, no,
That's where Cajun food comes from.
So hillbillies make those type of
French hillbillies.
Hillbilly French people.
Bro, do your computer shit. Look it up.
French hillbillies.
French hillbillies, dog.
This is dope. I wish I have a computer when I do my pod, but I've never looked.
We don't really use the computer that much, but for fucking Cajun people, we'll look.
This is a beautiful desktop.
No, you
guys are getting money here.
This is the editing box. We're getting there.
Yeah,
no, we're getting debt here.
Yo, he's getting local sponsors, by the way, on his podcast.
How?
Yo.
We just talk to people. Like, there's a lot of businesses I support because I used to throw events. So I know a lot of venue owners and stuff like that and people with their own businesses. And I just
KJ.
I offer to advertise their products for a fee. For a monthly fee. For a weekly fee.
How many fucking views you getting on your podcast, dog?
Audio, we killing shit, but the videos range from 100 to 400 or 500.
On YouTube?
On YouTube.
How do you fucking get your shit out there?
I don't even know how to get to this.
You know what? But I'm no bullshit. Hashtags and just what you tag. So whatever you talking about, if you tag it in the comments, it'll draw more. The algorithm is gonna really be on your side more.
Hell yeah! How many fucking subscribers you got?
About 350.
Ooh.
It's not bad. It's all right. I'm trying to grow
an ethnic group. Look at this, motherfuckers! The Cajuns retain a unique dialect of French language called Louisiana French, and numerous other culture traits that distinguish them as an ethnic group. Cajuns were officially recognized by the U.S. government as a national ethnic group in 1980, per as discrimination
I thought that was
lawsuit.
a spice.
What the fuck is up? They made the fucking spice, dog. The French hillbillies are back.
I thought that was just the style of cooking.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that was
I did not know.
No, they live in the fucking
people.
They look in the swamps and are like,
shout out to the fucking Cajun community because that shit is delicious.
Hell yeah!
So shout out to y'all because I love the pot. Whatever y'all do to that seasoning, however y'all come up with that shit, salute. I fuck with y'all.
That's
who
fair.
are the Louisiana Cajuns, dog?
You know what's crazy? She looks like this. She probably filthy rich off of that shit.
Filthy rich.
I feel like you just unlocked like another door in my head. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, we couldn't speak French at school. Damn.
Lamb.
Look at that Cajun food.
I used to be fluent in French, actually, growing up. And then I
really?
Lost it. Well, yeah, my parents are Haitian.
Yeah.
So my dad used to take me to his business meetings and stuff because I was fluent in English, French, and Creole. So, but I could understand it fluently. I could watch a full French movie and tell you exactly what was being said and the plot.
Oh, shit.
I haven't practiced it in so long that
it would take time.
It would take time. I don't think I lose it completely, but
yeah, but you're not speaking
Creole.
Creole.
Do you still understand Creole?
I understand. I speak it.
Okay.
Manger boubou nou.
Sometimes it depends on the woman. If it's clean.
There's old ass Haitian men that work at my job, and every time I see them, I go.
They always teach you bad words.
Nah, I teach them bad words. I was like, Grandpapa, manger bunda.
Bro,
and they're like, get away.
We used to work in a restaurant where the entire back house was Haitian.
I mean, that's what is happening right now.
Yeah. And like literally, you would hear things that just are insane. Like in the front of the restaurant, he'd be screaming just like unbelievable fucking shit, but he was screaming in Creole, and like, you know, we were working in like, you know, Wellington. You're not gonna have a ton of like, you know, Creole speaking people in that restaurant, and he's just screaming it all over the front of the house. Goes in the back, and like, you know, they're screaming back and forth at each other.
Is this guy always a ball of energy?
No, I'll go up to him and I'd be like,
I think it's self-explanatory.
Jose, man. Jose means calm down.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No,
Yeah.
You know a few
Just
things,
in case you didn't know.
just in case you don't know your own native language.
Yeah.
No, and then like when they would know, but
Jose.
I use it from like my advantage, dog. I would learn all the words I could to kill a conversation if I don't know what it means. So like if they'd be like talking shit and they'd be like asking me for stuff, I'd be like, all right, pela, let's shut up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, pela, bouzin, let's shut up, bitch. I'd be like, dog, I want to talk to you right now.
But you got to know the right people to play like that with, too, because sometimes, you know, some people might be sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, man, Cajun. I learned something different.
Yeah,
Cajun people,
Honestly,
dog.
bro, I thought that
That's
shit was
new.
a spice.
I
mean, it makes sense that it came from Louisiana because they, you know, they throw down over there, but...
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
honestly,
crazy.
it kind of makes sense. 'Cause
I
when you're
think-
talking about Cajun food, you're talking about like, oh, it's Cajun food, but no one ever really ever asked like
They look
Cajun.
past that.
Yeah.
People might watch this and be like, you fucking fat Americans. You
Look,
never
oh,
do
yeah.
research."
Swamp people, Cajun.
That man look crazy.
Crazy. Cajun people are just white Haitian people.
Well, he
Yeah,
looks
that's one way
like
to put
he's
it.
on drugs. He's a bodybuilder on drugs. He's missing teeth. That man look crazy.
The Cajun.
Like he's doing some meth right before he's
Yeah.
doing his bench.
He sniffed
Cajun
the
and
line
Creole.
before he took the pic.
Hold up.
Cajun Creole. That's fire. I've never tried Cajun spice on Haitian food before. That's something to try.
Ooh.
That might hit.
So you cook as well?
I do not cook. I never cared. My brother was hanging out with my mom predominantly growing up, and I was hanging out with my dad. So I want to say,
Were they together?
I'm not trying. Yeah, my parents just celebrated. I want to say almost 36, 35 years.
Damn!
Yeah. I'm trying to beat that, but we'll see. It's hard with these bitches out here. Excuse my French.
Trying to.
Hey, excuse your Creole.
Yeah. Excuse my Cajun. Excuse my Cajun. But I think, you know, my brother is the cook. He has a thing for that. I think being in the kitchen, I never had anxiety, but it's too much going on. I know what good food is supposed to taste like. I can't get it to taste like that.
Yeah.
I'll pay for it. This is why I work hard. I'll pay for it. Like I always said, if I get rich tomorrow, I would get a driver, get a trainer, and I'll get a cook, a chef.
That's smart.
I just,
I feel
because
like
it's
that's
like I want to be healthy. I want to eat good. I want to be driven around.
You don't want to drive.
I love driving when I'm by myself, but long drives I'm not a big fan of. And I think with driving, I just love the freedom of being on the road and the freedom to leave whenever the fuck I want to leave.
Yeah.
I hate riding around with people that want to fucking overstay their welcome. And you might have your own plans because you ride with that person. Now you got to be at their mercy when they leave. Now you look like an asshole when you say, hey, when are we getting out of here? It's like,
you call your driver up, you're like, pick me up right fucking now.
shout out to Uber. That's why I love Uber too. I'll just get the fuck out of there if I don't feel like it.
You just take off.
But see, that hurts too when you in fucking Miami and you live in Lake Worth. That's a pretty penny.
That's a $600 Uber ride, dog.
It might feel
Fact.
like it,
In
dude.
this fucking recession.
Yeah,
Which they
dude.
don't want to talk about, by the way, because I feel like they'll scare the public. But we definitely in the midst of a recession.
What? Scare the public on a recession?
I mean, a lot of people don't know that it's happening. That we're in it.
Everything is like twice as expensive. It's got to be pretty obvious unless you're like making a dumb.
There's people that are they're such workaholics. I'd be like, oh, things are more expensive now because of the times. I gotta make more money.
Yeah.
Some people are not as
It's like they have to be told
They
like
don't,
there's a recession happening right now.
If they, I know some older people that if they don't see it on the news, they're not gonna believe you. You could have a PhD, because I work at a Jewish deli, right? And these people,
where do you work? Fucking Ruby Tuesdays?
Here's my thing with that, fam. You could sit here and tell somebody something. If their doctor, their lawyer, and the news did not say it to them, they don't want to hear that shit. I have to bleep that part.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Bleep the whole name.
Oh, so you're like,
again.
Fuck.
But, yeah. But honestly, yeah, bro. So it's like a lot of people are like, oh, things are hard, but it's like, if you live a good life and you have a good retirement, you got investments and shit, you don't feel it as hard as somebody that has to wake up and really be in it.
Yeah.
So.
Like,
because 30 grand fucking 50 years ago was like 400,000 grand a year. You're like, why are you poor? What?
Exactly.
I'm working 7 jobs, and I was like, I don't even sleep.
Yeah, you bought your house in fucking 72.
Yeah.
For 20 bands, and that same house is worth
$200,000 million, dog. Like, what the fuck?
They don't feel, I think we got it harder now as young people. The older people, one, they don't give a fuck because they're about to check out. So, the older you get, the less you give a fuck. And two, it's like, if it doesn't affect them, if it doesn't affect the bottom line, it's like, I think older people care about their family and the crime rate.
Yeah.
If it's not these two things, or politics.
Yeah.
So if it's not those 3 things, they really don't give a fuck.
Their fucking lips are always crusty, dog.
There's a total disconnect though between like, your baby boomers basically
they
that
think we're lazy, which I think is absurd.
It's like you just gotta grind harder. Just work harder. It's like how many there's 24 hours in a day.
Exactly.
Like they would work 40 hours and they're like, oh, we had to do a fucking
the rent's
child
$3,000 right now. What do you mean?
It's not my fault you went to war, Grandpa.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like, damn, dog. Sorry you guys couldn't say, get it fucking together, bro.
The fuck? It's like you're still living off your pension from back in the day, dude. Like, we don't even have those anymore. Fuck. Yo.
We barely have labor unions. Crazy.
Yeah, barely, bro.
Well, we also live in like the hellscape of Florida, to where it's just there's no such thing as anything like that down here.
It's tough. How do you guys save?
Huh?
What's your system?
I rob people.
Okay, well that's not believable.
It could be. It is.
It could be a good.
Dog, I'm literally, bro. I'm putting everything in my fucking clothing brand. So I'm either dying poor or I'm dying rich, dog.
That's a great way to go about it.
Yeah.
There's no plan B. That's
no plan B. Fuck it.
Yeah.
If I nutting you, we'll see what happens. No plan B.
You investing in yourself though.
Exactly.
So it's not really money lost if you're investing it back to you in yourself. What about you?
Nick's just trying to get out of debt right now.
Yeah.
I think we all trying to get out of debt. Yeah. Everybody got a fucking credit card bill that's kicking them in the ass right now.
So I mean, I went from like not working in restaurants prior to this year. Like I was just full time in real estate. Mm-hmm. Then in the beginning of this year, life happens. Not even gonna get into that story.
That's why I keep 2 jobs.
But like, times. So now it's essentially took like what, a 40% pay cut. So now it's just like I'm making enough to just survive.
Oh shit!
And we'll get there.
I mean, my process, bro, honestly, is I've literally been spending money on food and gas. Mm-hmm. If it's not those things, I just don't indulge in it.
Yeah,
that's what helps me. Because if I give in to my impulses, I'll be broke. Because I'm a mood person with everything. Like, if I'm in the mood for Italian food tonight, I'm gonna get the best Italian food in town. I'm that type of person.
So I was gonna say, do you eat out a lot? Like, is that your one thing to spend money on?
Thing. Like most of my best, if I'm going on a date or something like that, I'm a foodie. So like, I love to eat, but I like to eat like I'm a rich Italian mobster.
Yeah.
I like choices. I like to.
Dog, I'm not kidding. After this, we're getting food. Like, no. Like, we're meeting with our friend in Lake Worth, and we're getting this food. I don't know what the fuck the place is called, but they got lobster quesadillas. Oh, and you think if I'm not spanking my dick with those?
That sounds lit.
Yeah.
But I have to cut back in that because it's like even like Chick-fil-A. It's like, bro, I'll spend $15, $20 in Chick-fil-A.
That's dude. I used to spend $30 at Taco Bell.
And it's like that shit adds up, bro. You have Chick-fil-A 3 times that week. That's $60-$70. And it's like, bro, you could have went grocery shopping. You could have just. So another thing I've been doing, I just been eating at my job. Eat at my job. Go home.
That's literally. I mean, but the other thing to think about, I don't know if you've noticed this. If you eat out, like if not like, get $30 meal, but like if you eat out and you get like a $12 meal like Chipotle or whatever else, it costs more money to just buy the chicken and rice to make it yourself.
Yeah, and it's more time consuming if you do that too.
Like Chipotle, right? You got to buy rice, and obviously you buy rice, you're good for so many meals. But if you were to buy the amount of chicken they throw in a Chipotle bowl, and then you factor in the amount that you literally will have to spend like probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes to like make it, you're probably going to end up spending $8 to $10 just on the portion.
Of course.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like if you buy like not so much if you buy like but just a bunch of broccoli and rice and you just go for it, like yeah, you're going to save money there. But if you want to actually have the same meal you would get out, it's probably going to cost the same unless you're going to like a nice restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, I think what I do is like I treat myself at least once or twice a week to kind of create that balance, because you are the one working. You don't want to feel like a fucking slave.
Yeah.
So it's like I treat myself like, all right, cool, I'm going to bust my ass this week and I might just go get, this bottle of cologne that I wanted or this t-shirt or whatever. I try to treat myself to make me feel like I'm a fucking human and not a robot.
That's nice.
Simulation. But but it's tough, man. It's like I said, it's the advertisement is in your face. Things that you love gets pushed to you. So it's like, especially now, I don't know if you guys use Instagram as much as I do. Like you could, they're
fucking demons, bro. I wanted a bidet, came to my mind, didn't even look up anything for a bidet.
Show up.
It's just like, hey, dog, we were in your dreams last night,
exactly,
and we saw that you wanted a bidet.
And you know what the fucking thing that is good and bad? It's like, oh, it's on Afterpay. You could break it down to $40 a month, and it's like, let me get this $2,000 fucking bidet, and it's like, now you setting yourself back. Yeah. And you thinking like, oh, I'm good in the long term. It's like 2 years later, something flyer is gonna come out. You're gonna feel completely stupid. So it's. But
I'll say this: that is the weirdest shit. When you're like something as niche as a bidet, right? Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, we mention bidet. I bet you, if we pulled up Instagram right now, the first fucking bidet advertisement to fucking be
dog, your phone right now is glowing.
You know what I mean?
Your fucking background switching to a bidet, dog.
It's picking up information.
Yeah,
I mean, they tell you these mics are on. Unless you turn the mics off, like they pick up, they hear you. I mean,
bro,
that's just what it is.
All of a sudden, you're getting like BOGO
you gotta
deals.
go in your settings. You gotta turn the mics on all your apps off, because all your apps are listening, or processing information pretty much.
And then they take that data and sell it.
Yeah, and they sell it to like.
Think about that shit.
Foreign companies.
So if you turn your mics off, does it affect like your phone at all?
It does affect your phone because the app is not gonna work the same. You know how your GPS, you get in your car and your phone will be like, oh, you'll automatically pull up like your house address. So if you turn the mics off or you turn your GPS off, it'll like, it's not gonna have a sense of where you are, a sense of direction, a sense of anything.
That's fucked up.
But if I turn my mics off, it's like, and I use an app like Instagram or whatever.
You're not gonna get that bidet advertisement.
You're not gonna get that.
No, but I'm saying, can it still pick up my audio if I make a video?
Yeah, because you'll be recording manually. You're only giving it you're only stopping it from recording when you're not.
Show me how to do that shit, dog. I'm fucking tired of you guys. Fuck you, Steve Jobs.
That's just like those people that get an Alexa in their home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might have an Alexa in your home. If not, like if you do, like, no offense.
Bro, if they have an Alexa in their home,
that shit is literally just scoping you out at that point, dude.
My mom's like, look what I want at work. I put it in a microwave, put it on 10 and just dipped. I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, I can't do that. Even the Roomba, there was a conspiracy theory that the Roomba was actually studying the square footage of your home while it's supposed to be cleaning the floor to sell that data to other housing developers to see like what the average size of a room is in America and stuff like that.
Dude, imagine that. Yeah. You're fucking
the Roombas that's supposed to be cleaning the floor by itself, the little robot shit. I mean, like I said, we don't even pay, like in America, we're so careless that we don't fucking even read the instructions or see where these machines are made. When it says something is made in China, who do we beef with a lot? Like when it's made in Bangladesh, no offense, but it's like these companies, they have their own agenda. These people, they have their own thing. So when you buy something
That's just like TikTok, dude.
Oh yeah, TikTok is definitely studying
TikTok,
us.
that's like a psyop, dude. Like that shit.
I had the fucking cure, bro. I go on it, I post the shit, and I just leave.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
fuck.
And I only have it for business to post my pod clips and stuff. I don't really like
exactly.
Yeah, but when you get stuck in those rabbit holes on TikTok, no.
The ones that fuck me are YouTube, dog.
The shorts?
YouTube literally licks their lips when I open the fucking app. They go and they open the shorts manually.
They get me too.
Yeah, and I'm like, TikTok's easy to close. I'm like, nah, fuck you. I don't care about part 67 of a fucking movie I've never heard about.
Facts.
Like 10 seconds before this app was opened.
Mm-hmm.
But YouTube just like, oh, hey.
YouTube caters to you.
It caters to you, dog. They're like, oh.
YouTube is like Chick-fil-A.
Fuck Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's evil. Fuck them.
You don't like Chick-fil-A?
They're evil.
You the only person. I'm talking about Chick-fil-A food. I'm not talking about who is behind the company.
It tastes good.
Okay.
It tastes good.
You taste the evil in every bite.
No,
I mean, everything is evil. If we
that's true. That's true. If like we've made our stance, right? We haven't gone to Chick-fil-A in fucking years now.
What happened?
Pretty much.
Why? That's interesting to me.
They're just like they were super like
so Chick-fil-A
against like
hates,
gay people.
like,
they were doing
LGBTQ,
they were posting like antagonistic
and then
like
whenever
stuff.
fucking there was like a when like the George Floyd thing or shit would happen, they didn't do it for that one, but whenever there was like a Black Lives Matter protest or shit like that, Chick-fil-A would put up the Blue Lives Matter like flag.
Yeah.
So like they didn't give a fuck, bro.
Oh, okay.
They're like,
I didn't
nah,
know that.
fuck
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cause see, and it's weird, and
I hope your fucking peach smoothie tastes good now, dog.
I gotta stop being like that, because the way I am with a lot of shit is I take the good and leave the bad. Like, for example, if I go to Chick-fil-A for my spicy chicken sandwich, as long as you give me that, fuck all that other shit.
Yeah.
But sometimes the older you get, the more information, like I said earlier, to circle back to the tools conversation, the more tools you add to your box. Now you got more to...
But I mean, like,
information. But I didn't know that, so salute to you.
In a way, though,
spicy chicken
in a way,
dome sounds
you are
crazy right
like,
now.
it's not only understandable. I mean, it's just more realistic. You can't just like you'd be boycotting every single company for
That's
some
what
reason.
I'm saying, because all these,
like
these
Walmart
people, these parent companies of these companies, it's like everybody's involved in some fuck shit.
Like Walmart will post like a pride flag up and then pay their employees enough to qualify for food stamps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's absolutely
But
insane.
that's the pandering part of the shit that I don't like, because it's like, oh man. And I saw it too, like, I don't know if you guys knew, but last month was like hip hop's 50th birthday, right? And every company did something to honor hip hop, and it's like some of these companies, they don't know shit about hip hop. Like Google made a commercial. Shout out to Google. I love y'all. I love going to Google.com and finding everything, but it's like certain companies made a commercial or was highlighting certain acts. Like, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't know who these people are, the history of this and that. But it's like, it's a movement. It's cool. Let's dick ride this wave until to get some type of analytics and type of whatever. It's
they'll make like, you'll go to a store. They'll make their like merch with like the logos and everything on it for a month. They'll make their money on it, and then it's just right back to normal.
Yeah.
Oh, Target is the king of that.
Target's the king. You want to fucking do that LGBT shit? I want a fucking video of the CEO of Target sucking dick. Sucking dick, bro.
That's a little extreme.
I want it. And no AI shit. I want the full thing. Veins and everything.
Oh, my God.
And you better not fucking spit.
Oh, my God. This guy's extreme.
Just for the movement.
Bro, there was this girl, we were piping. Listen, this will be the last story I talk about women on this podcast today. Just today. And we were piping, bro. You know when you're in a fucking magical flow? I swear to God, bro, Poseidon took over my dick. Because there was so much wet. There was so much wetness around it. I would have drowned if otherwise. And I literally looked at her.
Poseidon took over my dick.
She's one of those people that, like, I don't like sucking dick. And I understand. I respect her.
She said she didn't suck dick?
No, she said she doesn't like it. And I was like, okay, I understand.
Well,
She's
she
like,
doesn't have to like it.
No, I'm saying, like, you don't have to do. I'm not gonna let you do anything you don't want to do. But it was those strokes were so good that out of respect, she had to do it. And I was like, and I fucking blasted. And then she was like, she's literally a fucking like spitter till she dies. And I stared her in the fucking eyes, and I said, it's basically like when Usain Bolt won his like 10th gold medal, and you're like, you're looking at greatness, and like that's how I was feeling. And I stared at her in the fucking soul, and I said, if you spit that out, I will never speak to you again.
You're tripping on that level.
I looked at her.
You are fucking insane.
Sweaty. She didn't know what to do. It was horrible.
So she just kept it in her mouth.
And I said, bottoms up. The fuck?
I feel that.
That's psychotic.
Crazy.
That's
I work hard for
psychotic.
the proteins, baby. Don't spit it out.
That's what I'm saying.
Feel
She
you.
freaked. She was like,
You guys are hilarious, man.
never again, never again, never again, never
I
again.
feel that. I mean, shit. If she was wet like that, I would have doubled back.
I was hitting my back. Literally, we just started. Coochie juice got in my eye. I was like, ah. I felt like Guts from Berserk. I was like,
Oh.
I think pussy is some of the best shit in the planet.
yeah,
It's crack.
crack.
Modern crack. Dick could be too.
Yeah, whatever
I mean,
you like.
I have,
Nick. No,
I have one, but it's like, alright, whatever.
the first time I fucking nutted inside a female, I thought of Nick.
That's fucked
What's
up,
his
dude.
version of this?
Listen.
Yeah,
So I did it, and I was literally like Self Control by Frank Ocean was playing, and I
Ooh.
felt like a flower blossoming.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I swear to God,
The
like,
first
it felt,
image that popped in
bro,
his head was me.
It felt like
That's fucked up.
that is
It
nuts.
felt like I was getting like blasted off to the heavens, and literally in the middle of the blast off, I looked to the left, I see Nick's face, and I was like,
What?
I was like, why are people gay? And I just like kept blasting off.
I think they have more fun than us. Too.
100%.
They have way
The
more.
prostate's the G spot, bro. When Nick first
I would need him to confirm that because I don't know.
No, it is.
It is?
Yeah, that's what it got.
It technically is.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why you were giggling when you got your ass eaten. You're like, nah, dog. I remember the first time.
I don't think her tongue reached down.
I don't know.
That would have been crazy.
That wasn't her tongue, that was her toe.
Oh my
So,
god.
no, bro, when Nick first started his grinder adventure, he looked at me and I was like, "You pulling out?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "Why?" And he goes, I don't have to.
So you
Yeah.
don't pull out?
No, Nick doesn't have to pull out.
Oh no, he doesn't have to pull out.
No, the
Yeah.
first time I splashed in someone, it was still the only person I ever splashed in.
Okay.
But I was tricked. So like before, like
It
you're
feels
like,
good though.
yeah, before you like, you finish, you're like, and like get a towel, and you're like, 2 seconds. So I was going, and then I can only like bust if like they're on top. So that was, like,
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
I was like, get on top. So they're like, boom, boom, boom. Except this one girl, I hit it from back once and I fucking exploded. But I was like, boom, boom, boom. She on top, and like I went to like push her hips up because like she knew it was time, and she got up too easy, and I literally was like, there wasn't enough force for that. What happened? And I go to do it, and I'm like, boop, 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 boop. And then like I go to like get up, pushes me down, but like I'm so off like guard, like I'm in like a little like I'm watching this happen to myself. This is an out of body experience. I go like this, I feel like God's strength push me down. I'm like, huh? She gets on top. I'm like, oh, what is this? And then she just keeps going faster. I'm like, no. I was like, stop. And I try like hard, bro. It felt like a build like cement like on each side of her body, just holding it down. I was like, stop. I'm about to. And I was
that's how they
like,
force themselves to get
yeah.
pregnant.
And I was like, no. I was like, and literally, bro, I felt it shoot up, and it was crazy.
It's some of the best feelings, but what's equally as fun, you should try it on your spare time. You know, when you get back to dating again, I think it's fun as a man when you know you're about to nut, and it's like you trying to pick where you want to nut at.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, do I want to, blast over her face? Or
No.
her
No.
back, the belly?
No. See,
To me, it's interesting because it's like, just like you said, somebody has to be on top of you. To me, it's like I love to. Most of my nuts come from hitting it from the back.
yeah. No, but see, like when you think about it, and when you have time, you're like, all right, I'm getting it soon. Like I don't look at her because I'm like, oh, this is where I'm gonna do it. I look around and I'm like, what's the most vulnerable thing right now? And I like get
I like
up.
the face or the
No,
back.
I'll run in her house and I'm like, oh, her graduation photo. I'm like, it's ruined. Oh
my
Or like I'll be
God.
like, the door to her fridge. I'm like, good luck cleaning this up.
You're a terrorist.
Yeah,
dude.
dog.
That's
You've
fucking
done that?
nuts.
Yeah, dog.
Oh,
What the
man.
I'm like, her dog. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I could not imagine actually getting up and sprinting out the door
Yeah, to
as
find
you're fucking
something.
holding it in.
Oh, her plan.
Yeah. All of a sudden, she's like, "Where'd you go?" "Oh, just the bathroom. Don't worry about it." And then she looks
The
at her
key, her keys, her car keys.
Oh, and then she's like, and then you're like, "Hey, can you drive me home real quick or something like
Yeah.
that?" It's like, why? You have a car. Picks up her keys. That's
It is full of
disgusting.
nut.
That's disgusting.
And that's hard to clean.
Yeah, that's cool.
And you can't clean it in a certain way because like can't get that wet.
Yeah, if you do it on electronics,
Yeah.
that's
crazy.
fucked
That's
up.
evil.
Her TV.
That is evil,
Her
dude. That's
TV,
devious.
Her TV. Oh,
You snipe the
Good
fucking
mess.
TV.
Her couch.
Oh, that's hard to clean too.
Oh.
The couch.
Dude, that's worse than hitting vulnerable things.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Any thoughts? You ever do that before?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I mean,
He's gonna start.
If it's not the face, the back, the body, no.
Yeah, no. You never.
I try to be as normal as I can with it.
You never sprinted out of her room.
I think you just fucking. Nah, I'm usually honestly, if I'm fucking my girl, I'm nutting inside, or she's swallowing, but.
That's crazy.
What?
Every time?
Yeah.
Is she on birth control?
Yeah. I pay for it. She better be.
Are you wearing a condom?
I don't wear condoms with my girl. Are you crazy? I think the first time after I use a condom for the first round, it's over. Now, if you don't trust me by then, we good.
Over.
Because I mean, I'm not. What are we doing here? We could go get tested together, but I'm not gonna keep using this piece of rubber on my shit.
Yeah, if I'm paying for your birth
because it throws off your pH balance. It irritates you. It's not a good, comfortable feeling for me. Obviously, I'm not advocating, raw sex out there.
I am. You wear a condom, don't fucking speak to me.
But honestly, as an adult, you should be fucking people you trust and people you have a relationship with, people that are not fucking dirty. So, yeah, do your research. It circles back to...
That's fair.
But if we constantly fucking you, my girl, I'm not wearing a condom for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For what?
You know how good it feels to nut or to have sex? Sex is beautiful.
Sex is a beautiful
thing. Definitely nice.
You should just enjoy it,
Do you have any closing things you want to say right now to the people?
I think I want everybody to be kind to one another.
It's a beautiful thing.
I want people to, like I said, I was telling Nick earlier, I don't care who you serve, what God you serve, who you vote for, and who you decide to fuck. I just care more so about your heart and how you treat people and your intentions. So I just want everybody to kind of everybody's going through something. Be kind. The economy is bad. People are agitated. Don't be a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Don't be a piece of shit. Treat people with respect. And that will save your life. Create relationships around you. And, your karma is going to stay beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What's your podcast?
These Are the Aesthetics. I do it with my one of my good friends, Gary. He also has his own podcast about sneakers and shoes and stuff. And we mostly talk about lifestyle, pop culture, music. It's a little bit of everything. It's our reactions to the world happening around us. So it's fun. It's like a auditory therapy, audio therapy in a sense. And the way I've been viewing it lately, it's more like an audio time capsule. Because even if we don't get anything out of this business-wise, I can, because once it's out on the internet, it's gonna live forever. I could look back in 20 years, and sit down with my kid and be like, hey, this is what your dad was on in May of 2023. This is what was going on in the world. So that's why I like to talk about relevant topics and shit that's happening, because I think that's gonna be important. That's part of history, because we are history right now, just like our people were, back in the day.
Yeah.
Cool.
But this is fun. You guys definitely got to come to my platform so you can shoot one.
I'm about it.
And yeah, I can't wait. When is this gonna come out? How long?
It's gonna be Saturday.
Saturday.
This is fun. I like it. I like the little setup.
Right.
If this is you doing the art, I definitely want you to paint something for our studio. This is hard. You got a lot of dope art hanging.
Nah, Nick got all these at a pawn shop.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say I thrift too. So, but this is fire.
All right, Beta Boys out.
I love it.